I've spent almost 6 years marking up charts, and here's what finally works. I'm going to get right into it. Today is January 8th. It's now 8:57 in the morning in Jamaica, and we're on the US30, the Dow Jones, and it has been making some crazy moves. If you had watched the breakdown that I did on Sunday, I called this trade. It didn't fully tap back into that secret sauce zone, but it tapped back into a next secret sauce zone. So remember, if you want to get the secret sauce, you have to link the Coleman Chan boss. That's the only way that you can get it. But we call this buy completely. I never expected so much buys. Price push from where we were looking at it. Price push over 1,230 points. That's some ridiculous moves. I never expected this at all, but we had did the market structure where I said that price is pushing from our strong level of support resistance, created this strong break of structure right here, and created a new high. So this price broke above, and this confirmed that price stayed above this high. So that was buy bias for me all day. Doesn't mean that the market had to buy, but my bias was buy because of the market structure and price pushing from our strong level of support resistance, and also price rejecting it very strongly. Look at these wicks, and remember the wicks mean the market made a strong rejection at that area. So we see price made a strong rejection at our daily support resistance, created this strong break of structure, and then close above. That was buy bias, as I said, all days. Price didn't tap back into that secret sauce zone, but it still tap back into a next one. So that is why you have to know where the secret sauce zone is. So you see, even if you never catch it at this one, it tap back into a next one. If you had caught this on, this was on Monday, 8:25 in the morning, and you held that trade like that, oh my god, you'd have made so much profits. But you have to know what you're doing. And remember, so if you want to know what you're doing, remember, click the link in the description, tap into the products that I have, also to remove those hidden blocks that you have, because maybe you have seen this trade and you couldn't take it because you are having blocks, mental blocks, psychological blocks, and I highlight them. So grab a copy of that also, so you can know, remove them, so you can see these moves and actually benefit from them. Let us look at them, what the market is doing now today. So we see the market went to an all new time high. That is 49,559 region. Up in this region, this is the highest price has ever been on US30, highest price. So we see price push down very strongly from this level after it created that all-time high, because we know this always has to happen. The market can't keep going up forever. So when it makes an all-time high, eventually, we don't know when, we don't know for how much pushback, but we know it has to do some pullback, because it can't just keep going up like this all the time. No. In short term, it has to do some pullback, and this is what it is doing. It is doing now. Had to do some pullback. That is a guarantee. We can say it 100% has to happen, that the market has to do some pullback, and it's doing one now. Even if it is going in a sell trend, we don't know, but we know it has to do some pullback, and that it is what it is doing now. So when we see price created this resistance here and then rejected strongly from it, broke this low, you know price was in for a little pullback. One price close on it, one price close below, and then you see now the market creating those secret sauce zones and making those pushbacks. So if you know where those areas are, you can possibly catch trades to enter the market, and this was one of them. Let us see what the market is doing now, the market structure. So we see price broke a next low right here, and then one price close below, as you know how we mark our market structure, and one price close to confirm that price was actually getting lower, and we draw our secret sauce zone on the 5-minute time frame. That is where I draw my secret sauce zone, and one was actually here. So we see price, and we see how price rejected from that one. Let's draw it in orange, because I draw those ones in orange, and we see price pushing from here. So you see how price is tapping into those secret sauce zone and it is pushing from there. So this is for US30. Currently I would have to wait until either it taps back into this orange zone or it creates a new one, because it already pushed. We're not going to just take a trade from a random place. These are the only place that I take my trades from at my secret sauce zone, because I know that price has a higher probability to push from here. Doesn't mean it has to push from there, but it has a higher probability, meaning I have a better chance when I wait on it. So I just patience pays. So if you want to get your pay, you have to be patient. Don't rush the market. There will be an exit, so you don't have to rush it. This is US30. No, we can't do anything now because the move kind of started from where we would have wanted to get it. I remember we are looking also at a new pair, remember, which is the VIX75. We are looking at the VIX75, which I'm looking at now too also, and it's the same strategy we applying on the V75 volatility 75. Same strategy. We see price came, tap back into our secret sauce zone, push from here, push back into our strong level of support resistance, and now we are in a trade for a sell. Even if it loses here and it taps back into here, we can still possibly catch a sell to go down, because my bias is sell and it's the same market structure. Price close below and one price confirm that price has made a new low, and when price is making new lows, or bias is sells, and when it is making new highs, or bias is buy. So if you notice over here, when price is making new higher highs, we are looking for buys at that time. So we see price push here, and then we see price making new highs. So you notice right here, the market is actually buying. And then now, when we see price pushing and making new lows, then the market is actually selling. So this would be my bias for this one, for price to tap back into here. And I'm just waiting for it to play out. If it don't play out, it still would be a small loss, because we are managing our risk. We have a set risk amount on it. And if we see the trade pull back and we can get a next entry, then we can also do that. But we just following the precepts and the principles that the market is most likely to work with, not what it has to. But we know on a long enough time frame, we'll get better results when we follow our strategy, follow our system. So if you don't have a system, remember, click the link in the description or in the pinned comments and tap into the products that I have. Steal the 10 hidden psychological blocks, because you can know the strategy and still not do anything with it, because your mind is not right. Something is blocking you, and I know that block. So tap in so you can know that block too, and remove it so you can get the profits that you want from the market. Because remember, 2026, get into that bag. So I'm looking forward to see you on the next video, and on the team in the Telegram group as well. Join that. My contact is there if you want to reach out, ask any questions, and I'll be happy to answer that. So see you on the next video. Hope you got a lot of value from this one, and know you got a lot of value from this one, and stick around and a lot more things to come. I'll see you on the next one.